Hey everyone. Um, right. Paul asked this week how being bigender has affected your life, um, or applying the bigender label has affected your life. You know, I'm not exactly sure. I mean, because it's not been that long that I realized or found out that I am bigender. Um, I mean, I've known since 2008 that I had a masculine side. Um, in fact, that the guy I was dating at the time, we had a pretty big argument about it because I've got I'm part of a fandom that does characters, anthropomorphic characters, and I have three of them. One is a dragon that um, they're all basically me, different parts of me. Um, but one of them is a dragon named Muir. That's where I got the name from. Who is, me, me, as I am. Then the other one is a wolf, who's like my masculine side, even though biologically she's, well, originally she was female, but she was my more masculine, forward, dominant side. And then there's a lion, again female, who is my shy and childlike side. But yeah, the guy I was dating at the time, back in 2008, I realized, I've got this masculine side. I wanted to turn my wolf into a full male. And he didn't like that idea at all. And he's like, "No, your wolf character is female. You're female. That's the end of it." And I said, "Okay, fine." I said, "I'll uh, turn the wolf character into excuse me, into a true herm, which is in the fandom I am a herm. That there's nothing. Not it's not a term that we want to cause offense, but a true herm is, and the fandom that I'm in is someone who's got both sets um, of sexual organs, true working sets. And so I thought, well, fine, calm the waters with my boyfriend at the time. It's like, well, all right, fine. I'll leave the wolf primarily as female, but I'll give her a penis, as well as, a vagina and breasts. And he didn't like that. He's like, no, all your characters are female, keep them that way. And he didn't want to hear anything about it. So I went ahead and did it because, yeah, I'm not one to listen to people when I want to do something, unless they've got a really good reason as to why I shouldn't do it. But I mean, doing that wasn't going to hurt anyone, so I did it anyway. But yeah, from that point, I realized, I had this masculine side. And it wasn't until, like I said, a few months ago, April or May, well, April of this year, that I really, really started thinking, well, hold on. Most people don't have a concrete black and white male female sides. Yeah, some some men have feminine sides that have a little bit of femininity to them, or what society terms as feminine. Uh, and a lot of females have what society terms as masculine likes and behaviors and stuff. But with me, I'm like, no, it's more than that to me. It's uh, two different parts of what make me me. So I started actually looking on it, looking online, found bigenderdotnet, looked on the forums there, and I realized, yeah, this is me. But since then, I mean, I can't really say I've changed a lot, because before I found out I was bigender, I was wearing men's clothing already, or loose-fitting women's clothing. I was wearing a binder. I was already binding due to the dysphoria. I guess it's being bigender, or realizing, coming to terms with it, that I was, is, sorry, my cat's on the floor making a lot of racket. Anyway, I guess it was freeing to me. I mean, it kind of gave me the confidence boost that I needed to get things done, with regards to talking to my GP, and because, and stuff, because I mean, if I wouldn't have realized or found the term bigender, then I probably would have just kept plodding along, as I was doing. But since finding the term bigender and realizing that it applies to me, I've come quite a ways. I mean, I'm going in to see a therapist in October. The date's been moved up from September to October, because the therapist has taken his annual leave his annual holiday leave. But yeah, so I'm seeing a therapist, or will be seeing a therapist. I'm starting down the road of partial transitioning. So, and that's all since I found the term bigendered. So yeah, thanks for the site, Bren. Seriously. Bren, Paul, yeah, you're great idea to make the site when you made it. As Paul said, he didn't make the site until 2010, which wasn't that long before I realized that I figured out that I was bigender, or started searching for it on the internet. So yeah, huge kudos to Paul and Bren for doing that. Or else I probably still would have been floundering. That's pretty much it for that topic. Ask me again in 6 months to a year, and things will probably have changed a lot. But yeah, I'm a new fledgling, so to speak, I guess. Cars, I lived in the States for 24 years, and I've never owned a car. I haven't. I did kind of own one car, but I never got to drive it because what it was is, when I was my last year of high school, I lived with my sister and her husband and their kids, and he was a used car salesman, used car dealer, and for my 16th, was it my 16th or 17th? But anyway, graduation present, that's it. For a graduation present, he got me a really cheap, beat up, old clanker, basically, off the car lot. I mean, it was so bad, they actually wouldn't even sell it. His boss wouldn't allow him to sell it on the car lot, so he bought it for me. Okay, hurry up. Sorry, kid. But yeah, I can't remember much of it, because I mean, he bought it for me as a partial graduation present, and also as a present for me getting my driver's license, which I didn't get until after I was 18. So when I didn't get my driver's license, he loaned the car to my other sister, and said, yeah, when Muir gets, or when Deborah gets his, their driver's license, you have to give the car back. I have to give the car to them, which she never did. Instead, she decided that she was going to move back from Kansas to Missouri. And
Mommy, take it in. Mommy, take it in.
all right, I'll be up in a minute.
I'm hungry. Mexican, mommy, I can't so please.
All right, I'll be up in a minute. Go on. Sorry. Anyway, yeah, she drove it from Kansas to Missouri, which is like an 8.5-hour drive, and it broke down. So I never got to see my first car. Never got to drive it. After that, every other car that I had was okay. Thank you. Every other car that I had was my first husband's car. And when I moved over here, of course, I didn't need cars because we have wonderful public transport here in England. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Sorry about my son running back and forth. He's supposed to be in bed, but typical 9-year-old, he doesn't want to. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go tuck him in and give him all of his things, books and a cow and a sheep. Moo. Anyway, yeah. Talk to you guys later. Bye.